we've got those extra police staff on the ground here.
So do you
Police will absolutely be stamping down on any criminal activity that's been happening.
Response to crime, just going back to that topic there, do you think perhaps you got the tone of your response not quite right, kind of focusing on what level of crime was reported as opposed to empathising with what people were actually feeling?
Look, I was trying to do both, and if people took from one of the comments that I made any suggestion that I was diminishing the way they were feeling, I certainly regret that. I absolutely understand the level of stress that people in the community have been under. My message to them is the police are here, the police are active, the police are visible. If something is happening that you're uncomfortable about, if there is criminal offending going on, please report it to the police. They are here and they will absolutely take action on it.
And so they've taken matters into their own hands, and a lot of communities, as you will have seen, community roadblocks. Thinking back to COVID, we had those roadblocks and that was a long process to get that partnership working, but it seems like things have gone a lot smoother now. What do you see as the potential for these kind of future disasters where we can stand something like this up, where it's a community plus police plus army roadblock? Are you open to that?
Look, the key thing is to work with the police. Look, I think in many cases when the police are stretched, they welcome the community's support and they can make sure that whatever's happening is happening safely. That's the key thing. Keep the lines of communication open with the police. We see examples of this even when we're not at a disaster time. We see community patrols who actually, it can be the eyes and ears of the police and can be a really valuable supplement to that. So where people are passionate and want to volunteer and they want to help, just make sure that they're directing that through the police, and that can be directed to the place where it can make the biggest difference.
Can I change the subject? First-hand accounts of some of these reports coming in. What sort of reports have you been informed about since you've been here?
Like I said, I've only been on the ground an hour or two now. I'm going to be on the ground for a while longer, including heading up to Wairoa. So a lot of the reports that I have seen have either been coming from the team here, who are based here, or from the police and from the conversations that I've been having with them.
What reports have they been?
Look, the police are reporting that there is there is a greater degree of concern and anxiety within the community. But they are also reporting that any crime that is reported to them, they are following up on, and they are confident that they will, as they do, hold those accountable.
Sorry, but
hold those responsible accountable, I should say.
I think what Stuart's asking is what are the nature of those crimes?
Well, look, people have seen the nature of them reported in the media. I'm not going to. I can't do the police's job for them.
No, but you've had a conversation with them this morning, so.
Yeah, and again, I'll let the police share that information. That's their job, not mine.
What is your particular focus on gang activity at this time? Stuart Nash came out and said they need to pull their head in. Is there more you can be doing on this?
Look, the police are very active in the gang space at the moment. There's no room for the gangs to step in and exploit the situation in any way. And I fully expect, and I know that the police will take a very dim view of that, and they will come down hard on it if it happens.
Do you fully support your minister's comments on the gangs?
Look, I don't have any time for the gangs. I would far rather that they found something useful to do with their lives.
So have you been advised of, because this is again one of the rumours that we hear is that the gangs are incorporated in the level of crime that we're seeing here. Have you been advised of how much participation they have in it?
No, it's difficult to put a specific number on it. The police certainly reported in the early days some heightened degree of tension between the gangs. They have also reported that in the last few days that seems to have quietened down a little bit. But like I said, I don't have a lot of time for the gangs at all. I would far rather that those people got on and did something useful and constructive with their time.
Just